yeah, like they've been blaming us for the lack of fertility rates and babies being just not making it into the world and things like that. And they fail to consider that, a lot of us don't have stable fathers and everything in our in the kids' lives. And so that can hinder, people wanting to have babies and why the birth rate is down. Also the cost of living, also the cost of just daycare, the cost of food, the cost of Similac. There's a lot of things going. And then we just told y'all last Wednesday on White Wine Wednesday. That's why we have that show, to give you white folks news that we don't typically get across our news feed. But don't you worry, I'm here. They don't want to tell their business. I'm going to tell it for you. And so they've come out with lab-grown sperm. And I knew this was going to lead into something that was just, I'm trying to figure out, why do we need lab-grown sperm? People should be making a lot of babies tonight. There should be a lot of people pregnant tonight. I was downtown Fort Lauderdale today, and I saw a lot of people in wedding dresses. So we should be getting a lot of babies made tonight. This is the baby maker. I met Shaq on Valentine's Day. Okay, this is technically the day we met, anniversary. But apparently, because they're having to come out with, lab-grown sperm they grow in a lab that I don't know how they cultivate it from the skin cells of a man and create it from, skin and stem cells. They're trying to figure out something on populating the earth. Okay, you get to pick out the babies, all that stuff. But when I heard about this here, Ohio, and I don't know why they starting with Ohio first. I was like, how did Ohio get into the group chat on this? But okay, all right, maybe there's something going on up there that we don't know about. So Ohio proposes, get this, guys, hold on, here they go with all these damn ads. Ohio proposes a no-nut law that bans men from ejaculating without the intent to create a child. You hear that? You hear that, Ohio? So, Slank, you hear that? Why did they have this law when you was around here making all your kids? Huh? my film producer, he got some kids up there in Ohio too. But Ohio proposes a no-nut law that bans men from ejaculating without the intent to create a child, which means y'all can't be running around here sticking and moving like Teddy, or you just gonna have to get creative and get you some head. But you can't come. But you're not gonna be allowed to have sex unless you're having a baby. The Handmaid's Tale has arrived. Propose this new bill that makes it illegal for men to ejaculate without the intent to create a baby. The conception begins at erection law, okay? Also known as the no-nut law, would impose fines and possible jail time for repeat offenders, okay? Now, the controversial bill was authored by Democratic House of Representatives Anita Samani. She must be a single mother. We got to look her up. We got to see what's going on, okay? To regulate a male's reproductive rights, just like women. So I guess since we're not allowed to have to unalive no babies or take no pills and everything like that, or go see no chop shop doctors, y'all can't get hard. It's illegal to get hard, even though it's a natural God-given right, but it's illegal, okay? So you don't get pregnant on your own, somebody said. If you're going to penalize someone for an unwanted pregnancy, why not penalize the person who is responsible for the pregnancy? So she's trying to put the blame back on the man. He shouldn't have got out in the first place, okay? I just honestly think it's the woman, because we got to open our legs. You ain't got to open them. You don't. No. Okay. Now, it is illegal. Now, get this. It is illegal in 10 states for women to terminate their pregnancies, even if they were unfortunately taken, which means somebody took their vaginas without asking, okay? Now, if you think it's absurd to regulate men, then you should think it's equally absurd to regulate women. Somebody insists violators of the law will be fined up to $10,000 if they discharge semen without the intent to fertilize. There are exceptions to the law, such as when contraceptives are utilized, condoms, and the proposed law does not apply in cases of, aspiration, okay, and sperm donation or intimacy among members of the LGBTQ. So that if you, all you got to do is say when you get arrested, I'm LGBTQ, and you good.